Hello, hello, hello. What's up, guys? Another day, another week, another day. Who we have? Olivia Britton on here. What? How you doing? Got Leandre. What's up? What's up? What's up? All right. So we have it's another great week where we have weather. We can go out. We can go outside. So there's no excuse not to work. All right. We have the isolation workout in 1 hour. All right. Whatever you did this weekend, hope that it was good. Hope that it was fun. Hope that it had some basketball in it. If you've been watching the basketball games for the playoffs, you saw a pretty amazing shot by Anthony Davis to make my team win. The Lakers beat the Nuggets with the last second shot, but there was something funny on the play. Anthony Davis is one of the best shooters. Who are you, Olivia? Olivia is the tall girl. She's online sometimes. I bet she doesn't know who you are either, Leandre. All right. Anyways, we have so Anthony Davis is one of the best players on the Lakers, yet somehow, some way, the guy that was guarding him just left him and just didn't guard him. All right? He wanted to switch men, and that proves that you should talk on defense. All right? And while he was screaming switch, the guy should have heard him, I think. I mean, it was a bad play, but the guy should still probably just go. All right? Anyways, if you have a favorite team still in the playoffs, let me know in the comment section, whether it be the Boston Celtics, the Los Angeles Lakers, the Denver Nuggets, or the Miami Heat. Let me know who you think will win or whatever. All right. The quote of the day for us is "I can." All right, I can. All right, and that's a positive affirmation, meaning that you know that you can do it. All right, and if you believe in yourself, then you can do anything. Okay, and that leads me right to the motivational story of the day as well, where it's the mind is the limit. All right, as long as the mind can envision the fact that you can do something, you can do it. As long as you really believe 100%. All right. So if you truly believe that you can do it, if you can see yourself, if you can see yourself succeeding, and you truly, truly believe that you can do it, then you can. All right. So start seeing yourself where your goals are and envision yourself and see it that way, and then you can make it happen after that. All right. It seems like that's backwards for some people. Like some people want to become it and then see it. Well, it doesn't work that way. You have to have a clear vision and truly believe it. And then you can start achieving your goals. All right. So it starts with the vision, guys. All right. So I can. All right. Starting off with elementary school workouts, we have the divine drill, 1-on-1 with personal rules, indirect Euro step, Kyrie spin to J, hurdles to layups, 180 side or fake handoff. All right. Those are the 6 drills. Then you're going to make sure that you're doing these drills. And if you don't have a partner, you can do them in creative ways where you can work out. And if you want to have actual credit for it, we give 3 extra credit points per week for those that post the most videos. You can post it just like Dylan has been posting his every single day, and Finn's been posting his most days, and then Leandre even posted a couple last Friday. All right, so that's the start for those people. And Dylan, I think he's about up to full speed right now. All right. So what Dylan and I have been working on, he only missed one thing yesterday and didn't miss from the day before. So he's on a roll now. Now we're going. All right. And he and his friend were playing 1-on-1. And I was watching them play, and his friend's stronger and faster. So his friend was beating him. And Dylan's like, how do I beat that guy? And I'm like, well, if he's stronger and faster, then you have to get stronger and faster. All right. Basketball is a game of physicality as well. So the people that happen to be tall wind up doing well. People that happen to be strong wind up doing well. So if you want to beat those people, especially in a 1-on-1 game, you're going to have to be stronger than they are. You're going to have to be taller sometimes, but at least stronger and faster. And you can work on those things. But luckily for you, basketball is not 1-on-1. All right. It's a 1-on-1 is bragging rights. And I told you guys, I rarely lost 1-on-1 my entire life. Never lost before I was 23, 24 maybe. Yeah, I think 24 was my first time losing. Before. Now check that. I was 25 years old, and I lost my first 1-on-1 game ever to Ian O'Leary. Wherever he is, screw you, Ian. All right. So there are bragging rights, but if you're a good player, you don't need to win 1-on-1 battles. All right, because the best 1-on-1 player in the entire league is maybe Kevin Durant, and then James Harden, and then after them, Kyrie Irving, and then I don't know, but either way, LeBron James is not number one. But the greatest team player is probably LeBron James. The most dominant player is Giannis. All right. So there's different ways of seeing it. And I would say trying to be the best one-on-one player is not the goal. All right. You want to be able to pick a person apart and figure out his weaknesses and figure out how to switch, figure out how to do other things. All right. Shoot better than that person. Do things like that. All right. If I'm freezing, let me know. I just kind of froze on my screen, so just let me know if I'm freezing. All right. Anyways, as for the drills that I just mentioned for the elementary school drills, the divine drill is when we do planks to push-ups. And planks are on the ground. It's like push-ups, but you're like this, right? Flat on the ground, right here and right here. You want to be strong enough to hang on, right? And you want to hold for, what was it? You want to hold for 15 seconds. And then after that, you do 5 push-ups, but you don't touch the ground in the middle. I would show you, but I don't want to get tired. All right. So it's 15 seconds of planks and 5 push-ups. Then still without touching your knees or anything else on the ground besides your hands or your forearms or your toes. Then you do 14 seconds of planks, then 5 push-ups. 13 seconds of planks, then 5 push-ups. So on and so forth until you get down to 5 seconds of planks, then 5 push-ups. It sounds easy enough, but it's pretty hard drill. All right. I know. I struggle at doing it a few times that I've tried. All right. One-on-one with personal rules, that's one of my personal favorites. That's when I tell you guys to do certain things like only go left, only go right, but I whisper it to you so that the defense doesn't know what I told you to do, whether it be like fake spin moves only or whatever it is. And the defense has to figure out what I told you. All right, and you're doing the same thing to them. And during real games, you can do this. You can figure out what the other person's favorite moves are. All right, you can figure out what their scouting report is. Like, does this person always go left, always go right, always go between their legs? What happens when this person dribbles twice to the right? Do they always cross over? Try to figure them out slowly during the course of the game. That's why I like this drill. Next one is indirect Euro steps. That's the Dwayne Wade step where we dribble like this, cross over our body with the step, one more step, and then score. All right, you want to make sure that your steps match up as well. Next one is Kyrie spin to J. This is a Kyrie Irving move that he did on Steph Curry. Very complicated move. We jab between the legs, spin, fake the spin, come back and dribble away. It was very complicated. And I like doing it because we get to watch Kyrie do it over and over in this video loop. I might incorporate us watching ourselves doing it too and seeing if those things match up. All right. And being able to copy off another person is very bad for school. Don't do that in school. Don't copy off your neighbor. But in basketball, it's how basketball players are made. All right. And I just had some players today during our workout. There were some 5th graders. I was like, hey, who watched the game last night? No one raised their hand. And I was like, who wants to be good at basketball? 2 of them raised their hand. I was like, okay, how about you? You too. Do you like basketball? They're like, yes. I'm like, do you like watching basketball? They're like, no. And I'm like, okay, so that's like a chef who doesn't like to eat. It's silly. You have no chance. All right. You have to like to watch basketball games to be a good basketball player. All right. You must do that. Sorry. All right. And again, that's why I have my History of Hoops page. If you go to Limitless Hoops, click on challenges, click on History of Hoops, shows you the most exciting things ever. So I know when I watch things, I don't want to watch through boring things, of course, right? Because, you're like, when's the exciting part going to come? Oh my God, oh my God. Well, this page, the History of Hoops page, under Limitless Hoops, Challenges, the History of Hoops, it has all the most exciting, amazing, improbable, horrible things to ever happen in the NBA's history. All right there for you to click on in very, very short videos. Some videos are like a minute long, 5 minutes long, whatever. And you get to catch up on the entire history of the NBA, just the exciting stuff. All right. So try to watch one video. If you enjoy it, watch another. If you watch one and hated it, just turn it off because maybe the sport's not for you. Maybe you watched the wrong video though. So maybe try to watch another one. So watch basketball, especially the games. If you can watch all the games, they will show you slowly how to play games the right way. Unless you watch the Clippers, then you just learn how to lose. All right. Don't watch the Clippers. All right. Anyways, hurdle layups is when we go over the hurdles for layups. Make sure that you're dribbling the ball with the opposite foot hitting and pick it up. Go 1, 2 step and then score. You want to take those big steps because you want to be able to. All right. What's up, Dylan? Hello. All right. Let me know if you guys can see me, if you can hear me, because I keep freezing. I think my computer is slowing down again. It's okay. I'll fix it. All right. Anyways, 180 side or fake handoff. That's when you dribble out to the side and they can go back door if the defense isn't watching them. If the defense is, they can fake back door, come for the handoff. If they come for the handoff and your man helps, you can fake the handoff and go to a layup. Those three things together, pretty much unstoppable if you guys get really, really good at it. All right, next one is middle school. That's pick and roll, pass to roll. All right. And for a pick and roll, you want to dribble out, make sure that you look at the basket, crossover. When you come off the pick and roll, if there's a weak show means that they didn't double team very hard, but they kind of tried to double team. And there's no help side, meaning that the person that was guarding the person over there is too far off the middle. Then you want to do a pick and roll. So your man comes over, pick, you get kind of double team, but it's a weak one, pass right in between them, and then there's a pick and roll. If there was help side, you would do pick and pop. All right. And there's 12 other things, or 10 other things. So there's 12 total things that we can do off of pick and rolls, depending on how they play defense. Next one is weak hand ball pounds. All right. I like this one because I would just take my left hand, my weak hand, and just pound the ball down as hard as I could. I would try to throw the ball as hard as I possibly could down low so I broke the floor, throw it down, throw it down, throw it down. And I always said to myself, pound the suckiness away. It's like, get it out, get it out, get it out, get it out. All right. And you can do it for like about a minute, 10 minutes, whatever. But you make sure that you're becoming a better ball handler as fast as you possibly can. Next one is bluff and recover. It's where we're off the strong side and they're dribbling toward a man. So we don't want to leave our man. We let the other side help out if they happen to drive. But we do want to fake at him. We want to turn, fake, and then get back to our man. So you bluff and recover. Next one is help side to close out. That's where you're just in the middle, closing out, running the help side, the proper steps to that. Quick shots, fast break, post seal. I think I'm going to show you guys help side to close out soon. In a second, I'll turn the camera around to see if you guys can see it. All right. So we can talk about the footwork to that. You know what? Let me show that right now. Might as well. All right. Turn it around. What do we have here? All right, so if you can see me, you can hear me. I'm guarding someone. I'm on this side of the court. I want to make sure that I'm guarding them right here. All right. And as the ball's passed, I don't want to take too many steps to get there. Okay? I don't want to turn around. I'm going to start running to the middle. Right? I want to take as few steps as possible. And what people normally do is they go like this. 1, 2. You don't want to take a back step. You don't want to take 1, 2. Look how far I got in 2 steps. You want to go like this, and with your further foot, step 1. So now I got there in just 1 step. All right. I'm also more on balance. I'm there quicker, everything else. So with your further foot away, you can reach further. So just know that this foot, it can't step that far. With this foot, you step really far. It just seems like it can't because it's further away to start with. Okay, so be smarter than that. So you're guarding someone, they'll throw it to that side, you turn, and you run. Until you get right here. And since the ball's on that side, and our man's on that side, we're going to be with our hands up, right in the middle, right, with our ball. Right? If he goes back door, I can just see him like this. See him going back door, and I can follow it. All right? I don't know if you guys can hear that, but somebody was calling me right there. That was crazy. So, let me finish up. You're here in the middle, like this with your hands up. The reason I have your hands up is because if this guy comes across, you can knock him out like this. But also, my hands are up, so if the ball comes flying by, I can knock his hand up. Hands are down on the side. I can't do that. And lastly, your hands are up. Not so that you can point the ball, man. If you know where they are, you want to point the ball, man, so that your coach knows you know where they are. All right? So look over while your hands are up. And when you close back out, same thing as you did before. You want to step with this foot first. You want to step with this foot, going over your body. Like this. Boom. Close out with small steps, and then force some baseline. So that's what we're doing. All right. I think I know you. Why are you scaring everybody away, Leandre? Who are you? Why are you here? And I think he's just trying to make friends. It's all good. All right, so that was help side to close out. You want to make sure that you get to those spots as fast as you possibly can. Step correctly. All right, let me see. Next one is high school. Half court game. Make 20 J's in 3 minutes. Ball pickup layups, juke straps, hurdles, jingle bells. And these are the ones that that Dylan did earlier. And I'll tell you how each of them went. For the half court game, it's you shoot from half court. If you miss it, if you airball it, you have to make 3 3-pointers. If you hit the backboard, you have to make 3 scissor jumpers. If you hit the rim, you have to make three jumpers to shoot from half court again. If you make it, you have to do a victory lap, and that's 1. And I believe we did it for 10 minutes. He made 1 half court shot. Not very happy about that, but the whole drill is just designed to shoot a whole bunch of like mid-range jumpers and threes. So it's a trick. During the course of the half court game, it's called the half court game. You only shoot about 10 half court shots. All right. So but since you want to earn them, you'll shoot your twos so fast and it'll take your mind away from it. And plus you get to practice on your half quarters a little bit. And each half quarter, since you're only shooting a little bit of time, he would have made 50. Since you're only shooting so many half court shots, now they're worth more in your mind. So now they're like pressure filled. And it teaches you to give it a chance, because if you airball it, you don't want to airball it. Now you're gonna have to shoot threes, right? You don't want to just hit the backboard, you want to hit the rim. So that's how you give yourself the best chance. Throw with arc, try to hit the rim, and then leave it up to luck after that. And what Finn is saying is that AD is lucky. I don't think it's luck when you're hitting shots. It is lucky that they misguarded him, though. I will say that. Literally, nobody else in the entire Lakers team was scoring except for AD, and then he just happens to pop wide open. How does that happen? All right, AD is not lucky. There you go. All right. So that's what we did, and he got 1, and that was it. After that, we did make 20 scissor jumpers in 3 minutes. And for this one, he started off so cold. Dylan started off so cold. He started trying to shoot him. He made 4 in the first minute. So I told him he was on pace to make 12. No, he made 3 in the first minute. So he was on pace to make 9. So it was a very, very bad start. But by the end, he was on fire, and he wound up missing it by 1. He got 19 scissor jumpers in 3 minutes. But right when he got I was like, done. He puts it between his legs, and he throws it backwards, and it goes in. So he would have had 20 if I gave him 3 more seconds, and he was allowed to shoot backwards. Right? So why not double him? I know. Yep, they should have let LeBron catch the ball, which is crazy. But the Joker did leave, but it's also hard because you have to guard the ball too. So on an out-of-bounds play with 2 seconds left, if you're not guarding the ball, which is on the baseline, that's crazy. They could just pass it right back to him for a shot. So you don't just double team him. The play is either Plumlee stays with him or the guy needs to switch off LeBron. But I see why the guy was on LeBron so tight. And like AD said, the play was actually for LeBron. All right, he just saw a lane and ran over there and wanted the ball. So, oh my God, I forgot to root for the Lakers. Yes, you did. Yes, that's why they won. Well, don't start. We want the Lakers to win. At least I do. All right. The next one was ball pickup layups. That's sprinting in, scooping the ball up, hitting it. Dylan did pretty well for that one. The juke straps, he couldn't do this one because we didn't have a partner for him, but he did explain it. That's where you want to juke. You want to change direction. You want to change speed. You want to make sure that you go slow and then fast. And when you practice your juke straps, you're increasing your reaction time in your mind so that you can stay with them on defense, so that you can elude defenses. And you're also making your quick twitch muscle fibers fire faster. Next is hurdles. We didn't have hurdles, so we used a block of wood because we're hardcore. All right, so Dylan jumped over a block of wood, like a little log, and I made him just do 10, so he wouldn't kill himself over the block of wood. And then he did 10 real quick ones again, 10 real quick ones again. Then he did 30 to see if he could do it for a long time. And then we did the actual thing, which is a minute of hurdles. And in a minute, with the log, he couldn't go that fast. He got 125, which is more than 2 a minute, which is pretty good. All right. And the record, I think our record is 100 and I want to say 137, but I keep just making up stuff. Let me see what the record is real quick. All right. The record is, what do we got? 50allstars.com. And then I got, where is this? Now, I made the website, so I should know where everything is. Let me see, combine testing. There we go. And that's not where it is. I do not know where the combine stuff is. I really don't. I really, really don't. It's okay. All right, under curriculum maybe? Let me see, challenges, possibly under challenges. Let me check that. All right, combine. I don't think I have it on here yet. Oh, geez Louise. Combine, nope, I don't know what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's 147 maybe. I don't know. I need to put it back on the website so that their records can hold forever. All right, so back to the show. All right, so we did hurdles, and then we finished up with jingle bells. Jingle bells. We didn't have the bells. My bells actually got stolen. They were in the car, but we just lowered the rim until he could barely touch it, and he actually could grab it. He hit it right there. So that was where he was sprinting in. Then we switched to the left hand with off the right foot. He couldn't reach it. He barely touched it, like barely nicked it. Then with two hands, nowhere near it. So we had to improve those. So for 9 straight minutes, we just jumped. After a while, I think he wasn't getting with his right hand even. So he got lower and lower, but he was just more tired. But that's what you want to do. You want to be able to jump all day, and you wear down those muscles. The more tired that you feel, the more that your muscles are going to be worn down. And when they get worn down, you rest for a day, and they will be stronger. Then you repeat that process, and then you'll be able to jump sky high. I'm actually looking into purchasing this thing called the Vertimax, and it's a board that has, what is it called? They have, not strings, oh my God. I am forgetting all my verbiage today. They have bands, there you go. They have bands connected to this plank. It costs $3,000, but it looks pretty cool because it's actually a pulley system, and instead of just having a band where it's like loose and then you pull it tighter and then it restricts your thing, this thing pulls you the entire time. All right, so if you want to look it up, it's called the Vertimax. All right, I'll type it in. All right, Vertimax, and if you look it up on if you look it up on Google or on YouTube, you can see like a video of them doing it. All right, and I think it's good because it pulls you the entire time. So for the entire way, you get extra pull, and you'll be stronger. And then it also has something that will grab onto your arms, so it makes your upper body too. Because when you jump, you're not just using your lower body, so that will increase it. Ben Kaufman says he's at 9'3". Dylan's at 9'7". Are you guys around the same height? How tall are you guys? Well, Dylan's also a year older. So maybe in a year you can catch 4 inches. And I think, let me see, me touching, I could, if I ran my hardest, maybe like there on the rim, I think I'm at 10'5", guys. I'm at 10'5". Oh, you're 5'7"? I'm 6'7". Oh crap! I should be 12 inches taller, 12 inches higher with my reach. I'm not. Oh man, you guys are catching me. It's all right. I'm old as hell. All right. Anyways, so that was what we did. And for jingle bells, when we normally have the bell right there, you want to hit it, and then we lower the rim so Dylan can hit the rim. We're doing that for a mental thing because really you don't even need a rim. You can just jump your highs, but that's not how human beings work. All right, human beings need like a goal. They need to touch something. So when they touch it, they're like, yay. All right, and that's why we have jingle bells. But that's like an animal. You shouldn't need things like that. And if you can hold off on the reward system, because what that is, it's dopamine entering your body. No, not dope, but dopamine. Like once you hit it, and these are like, you get like ding, 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 ding. It activates a center in your mind that like little babies react to and little cats react to. And they're like, yay, I feel happy. That's a weakness. That's why people lose all their money in Vegas, because they have that weakness. That they need dopamine that badly. If you can just do it without the dopamine, I'm not saying to just jump for the sun, but like basically, at least jump for the rim. Just jump for the rim, and if you don't touch it, you keep jumping. Keep jumping. You don't need any kind of payback. All right. See you later, Leandre. All right. If you don't need any kind of payback and you can still do it, you become stronger in your mind. So that's what I want you guys to do. I do the jingle bells to show you how stupid it is to need the jingle bells. All right. So don't use the jingle bells. Just jump and jump higher and put the goal outside of your reach, beyond your reach. So there's a great saying that goes, reach for things that are beyond your grasp. And that's what we're trying to do here. All right. So anyways, great job with all those workouts, Dylan. And anyone who else did it, he's going to post them later on if he hasn't posted them yet. And hopefully Finn Kaufman post too. And you guys can keep going. So we got Finn and Dylan working their butts off. All right, I'm going to see if Leandre joins you as well. I'm going to try to grow this thing. Okay, guys, if this is a religion, if this is the religion of working hard, and this is like the freaking Miami Heat organization, we're going to slowly talk more and more people into it. But it's going to start with you guys. And then after the whole world's doing it, y'all will be legends. I actually looked up just for like to help me out how the Christian religion started and like how big it got. And it started with like 12 guys, the disciples, and then they kept doing it, and then they started spreading a little bit, but it was basically like no one. It was like a few thousand people for like hundreds of years. And then one day it just exploded and like everyone started becoming Christian. So it takes a while. And that's for a freaking religion. This is about a philosophy of working hard. All right. This is Limitless Hoops. And we're going to go into it every single day and work to get better. And what you should realize is this: there will come a time when we will succeed and we will talk everyone into doing this. And once we do, it will be impossible for you to be good anymore because everyone's doing it. So it's kind of like ironic. You want no one else doing it. So right now, that no one else is doing it, right now is the time when you can achieve the greatest things. Before everyone figures out the answers are right there. No one knows about it. It's the gold rush. And you just happen to go to California and we're like, let me just go there for the sun. And you saw some gold and you were like, what is this? And you had all the gold there. It's that day. No one else is even in town yet. You get to gather all the gold that you want right now. It's right here. All right. So do it every day before everyone else starts to work hard. All right. And what I'm talking about is this. In Europe, before the Dream Team came in 1992, no one tried hard at basketball. No one did. No one cared. All right. Then the Dream Team happened, and everyone cared. All right. Then everyone started working their butts off. So now if you go to Europe, dude, you guys wouldn't be good. I wouldn't be good. They are so good. They start so young, and it's hard to catch them now. But if you went there in the 90s, y'all would be the best players that they've ever seen. They'd be like, whoa, how do you do that? That's called a layup? Wow. All right, but now they're like 360 dunking. So America is not working hard. They're not. And that's why it's hard for you guys to work hard too, because your friends aren't working hard. But America isn't doing it. Other countries are. You can pass up the people in your country if you guys decide to be the first ones to do something like this. All right, there are very, very few kids that work their butts off, and they probably all have parents that were in the NBA. All right, so you guys take advantage of this before it does spread, because it's going to spread. All right, especially if you guys take advantage of it and you guys become good because of it. Oh, it's going to spread like wildfire. No offense to any Californians out there with the wildfires. I apologize. I didn't mean it like that. It was like an analogy. Anyways, it's going to spread like wildfire in the California hills and burn some homes. All right. Anyways, work. And keep posting those videos. Very, very proud of you. Quote of the day is I can. So know that you can as well. I'll see anyone who's coming to the isolation workout at Tice Valley. Anyone who's online, I'll see you then. All right. Fantastic job, everybody. All right. Peace. I don't know if you can still see me, but my computer froze again. So I don't know if you're looking at me. It doesn't matter. I think I finished it. There we go. End.